Have you ever met someone who changed your entire life in one ordinary moment? Someone who walked in quietly but left behind a storm of emotions, lessons, and love? If you believe destiny can hide behind the simplest faces, then stay till the end of this story, because what happens will melt your heart. And if this story touches you even a little, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. We tell stories that remind you life still has magic left in it. The story begins on a rainy evening in the crowded streets of Karachi. The city was alive, horns blaring, people rushing, lights shimmering on the wet road. Amidst that chaos stood Ayan, a 32-year-old single father. He worked double shifts at a local restaurant, a simple man with tired eyes but an unbreakable spirit. His shirt sleeves were rolled up, revealing the marks of struggle, and his only luxury was the small silver bracelet his late wife had given him before she passed away 3 years ago. That evening, Ayan had just finished serving his last table when he saw an argument outside the restaurant. A well-dressed man was shouting at a woman who looked completely out of place in that noisy street. She wore a plain white shower kameez, her hair tied back loosely, her sandals dusted from walking. Her eyes were calm, but her hands trembled slightly. The man yelled, "You think you can just walk away from this? Do you know who I am?" Before Ayan could think twice, he stepped forward. "Hey! That's no way to talk to a lady." The man turned, sneered, and barked, "Shut up. This is none of your business." But Ayan didn't move. He wasn't the kind who'd let injustice slide. The woman tried to say something, but before she could, the man's hand raised, and Ayan caught it mid-air. "Don't even think about it," Ayan said firmly. The next moment, the man's palm struck Ayan's cheek instead. The sound echoed, sharp and humiliating. People stopped to watch. Ayan's eyes burned, not from pain but from pride. The woman gasped. But Ayan didn't retaliate. He just stood there, holding his cheek, silent. The woman whispered, "Why did you take that for me?" Ayan smiled faintly. "Because no one should be treated like that, not even a stranger." The man cursed under his breath and left, leaving the crowd murmuring. The woman's eyes glistened with gratitude and guilt. She insisted on thanking Ayan, but he just shrugged it off. "Don't worry about it. Happens all the time in this world, people shouting, others silent. I just chose not to be silent today." That night, as Ayan walked home in the rain, his worn-out shoes splashing through puddles, he didn't realize that small act had changed everything. The next morning, at the restaurant, a sleek black car stopped outside. Everyone turned to look. Out stepped the same woman, except today, she looked completely different. Elegant dress, diamond watch, confident posture. The staff whispered, "Who is she?" She walked straight to Ayan. "You didn't ask my name yesterday," she said softly. "I'm Amara Sheikh." Ayan froze. That name, everyone knew it. Sheikh Industries. One of the biggest business empires in the country. He stammered, You're that Amara Sheikh?" She nodded, smiling. "Yes. And you're the man who stood up for a stranger without knowing who she was." Everyone in the restaurant fell silent. Amara looked around and said, "From today, Mr. Ayan Khan is the new manager here. And this place," she turned to the owner, "will now be part of my foundation's network." The owner gawked in disbelief, while Ayan stood speechless. "I don't understand," he whispered. Amara's expression softened. "Yesterday, I was disguised, visiting one of my company's new food partners to see how they treat people. That man you confronted was my associate. You took a slap for me without knowing the truth. And you showed me something that money can't buy, courage." From that day, Ayan's life began to change. Amara visited often, quietly observing his honesty and his love for his little daughter, Hania, a bubbly 6-year-old who called her father her hero. Hania had large brown eyes that always looked for joy, even in small things, like when Ayan made her paper boats on rainy nights. Weeks turned into months. Ayan and Amara grew closer, not through romance at first, but through respect. She admired his strength, the way he never complained about life's unfairness. And he admired her humility, how she treated everyone, from the cleaner to the cook, with the same warmth. But life doesn't reward kindness without testing it. One day, a rumor spread that Ayan was only close to Amara for her wealth. The media twisted stories, painting him as a gold digger. Amara's board members pressured her to end all contact with him. Ayan, heartbroken but proud, resigned before she could even defend him. "You don't need to fight for me," he said. "You've already done enough. I'll find my way." He left quietly, carrying Hania in his arms, starting over again, working small jobs, saving every rupee, dreaming only of giving his daughter a better future. Months passed. Then one morning, Ayan received a letter. It was from the Amara Sheikh Foundation. It read, "Your honesty is your greatest wealth. Come tomorrow, the world deserves to see what real success looks like." When he arrived at the grand auditorium, he saw Amara on stage, speaking to hundreds of people. Cameras flashed, reporters whispered. She turned, smiled, and called out, "Ladies and gentlemen, meet the man who reminded me that humanity still exists, Mr. Ayan Khan." The crowd applauded as Ayan walked up, stunned. Amara continued, "He didn't know I was a billionaire. He didn't care about my name or status. He just did what was right. And today, he's the director of our new Human Values Initiative, a program that will help thousands of single parents rebuild their lives." Tears filled Ayan's eyes. For the first time in years, he felt proud, not for the title, but for the truth that his late wife had always told him: kindness never goes unrewarded. It just takes time. As he stood there holding Hania's little hand, the crowd cheering, Amara whispered, "Sometimes, the ones who shout, 'Shut up,' don't realize, silence speaks louder." And that night, as Ayan looked at the stars, he smiled, because he knew his story wasn't just his own anymore. It belonged to everyone who ever believed that doing the right thing, no matter how small, can change everything. That if this story touched your heart, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs hope today, and don't forget to subscribe. Because somewhere out there, another story like this is waiting to be told, and maybe, it's yours.